everybody, it's Cassia Jones. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. I appreciate you being here. I have 2 auditions to film today and you will be coming along with me. They are both self-tapes and I want to show you all at home that you can turn out an amazing self-tape with minimal equipment and maximum effort. After you set up your ring light and adjust it to your desired lighting setting, take a tip from me. Tape your sides to your ring light. Sides are your script, or if you are unfamiliar with the lingo. This wall gets great natural light, so I'm going to take this painting off and I'm going to use this white wall as my background for my auditions. You don't have to have a lot of setup here. Use what you've got. All right, let's get into this hair and makeup. I literally have less than an hour to do my first audition. I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me 45 concealer. Absolutely love it. What I'm going to do is just apply it everywhere. I also use this kind of like a foundation, y'all. And I'm going to grab my sponge. I have no idea how these little cuts got at the bottom of my sponge, but we're just gonna move on and act like we don't see them, okay? So I have my e.l.f. setting spray and I'll spray my sponge and I'll use that to get the concealer all over my face. I'm going to do that also with my little finger sponge to get the concealer on my eyelids and underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to go on with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. I like to apply it to my hand because it will make the product melt and it will glide onto my face in a really smooth way. And I can control how much is on my face. I'm going to use my e.l.f. foundation brush and I'm going to use that in a circular pattern all over my face to smooth out the foundation. Alright, I'm going to fill in my brows with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and then I'm also going to use the brow powder from Benefit Cosmetics. I use the pencil just to underline my eyes and fill in very light and natural. Again, we do not want to do a lot of contouring or anything like that because this is an audition and they want to see you. Okay, I'm going to go in with the loose setting powder, and this is True Complexion by Black Radiance. It's the banana loose setting powder. I'm going to use that all over my face. I like to put it under my eyes and let it sit and kind of bake for a few minutes while I go on and I use the Smashbox Double Exposure Eyeshadow Set. I love this. It has this really great brown colors in it and I like to use that for a more natural look because this first audition, the character that I'm doing is more of a natural, nothing too crazy. And then I'm going to set my powder with my e.l.f. powder brush. I'm going to use the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara, which I absolutely love, and I'm going to use the Cheek Leaders Pink Squad Blush Palette to finish off my face. I don't contour. I know that's like the thing, but I'm not into it. It's not my thing. Also, I don't know how to do it, but I really am not that into it. So I also use this palette really just as blush. I'm sure there's so much more I could be doing with it, but I'm just not doing it. I'm using it as blush, and sometimes I even use the blush that's in there as eyeshadow as well. Perfect. Lastly, I'm going to use one of my favorite MAC lipsticks. It's the Luster in Rococo A24. It's so beautiful and so natural, and it gives this really great shine to the lip that doesn't look heavy and glossy. All right, a quick outfit change and we are ready to go, y'all. This is a button up from Express. I love it. I have them in a few different colors, and let's get ready to film our first audition. Hi everyone, my name is Cassia Jones. I'm a non-union actor and I am auditioning for the role of Alexa. Thank you, Jesus. I finished that audition, got it done and uploaded by 9:58 a.m. and it was due at 10 a.m. So we are going to celebrate with some avocado toast. This is Flora plant-based butter, and the Mrs. Dash everything but the bagel seasoning is the bomb. I will be putting that on top of the avocado. Let's take a break, y'all. We earned it. Okay, y'all, so I have finished filming my first audition. I'm gonna film my second one. So what I'm doing is I'm adding eyeliner to my makeup for this second audition. Just the e.l.f. black eyeliner. I know it looks crazy right now. I'm going to fix it. I'm adding this because this character for my second audition for a entirely different project than the first. The first character, you know, my makeup just needs to be really natural and kind of like innocent looking, but this character is mean and she's really fierce. So I feel like she would definitely have like a good thick black liner on the top of her eyelid as a little cat eye, just to like show her fierceness. That's all I'm going to do. I don't like to go too crazy with audition makeup unless it calls for it. This character calls for a little bit more fierce, less au natural, sweetie looking makeup because she is so mean and fierce. So I'm adding this eyeliner and then I'm just going to touch up my makeup and then we'll start filming audition number 2. Okay, so I need to fix this. I know it's bad. I'm gonna fix it, y'all. I promise. So here I'm going to go in with some concealer and I'm going to touch up everything underneath my eye. I'm going to use the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit to fill in my eyebrows to make them darker. The next character is kind of mean and fierce. So I want to go in with a little darkening of my eyebrows and I want to add some eyeliner to my eyes and add a little bit darker eyeshadow just to make her pop because she really is a fierce character. Luckily, because she is also a dark character like my first audition, I'm able to wear the same shirt. So I'm going to fluff out my hair really large because I feel like that's how this character's hair would be. And we're going to get it cracking. Let's do the second audition, y'all. Hi everyone, my name is Cassia Jones. I'm a non-union actor in Los Angeles, California, and I am auditioning for the role of Helen. So now that we're done, we're going to adjust our videos. You're going to go and select your video. You're going to click on it, and you know how you have all your options at the bottom. So as you can see, the little option that has 3 little circles, that is so you can adjust the coloring on your video. So after you crop the sides of it, because you don't want to leave a huge white space behind you, right? You want to look even. And also you can see a little bit of my door and a little bit of my heater. So I'm just going to crop that out. That took 2 seconds, right? Now you're going to select Vivid, and on Vivid you need to adjust on the scale, as you can see that I'm doing here, because you don't want to look too orange. So this is all based on your skin tone. So I'm going to adjust the Vivid settings, and then I'm also going to select Auto. Then I'm going to save that, and it is going to be saved in my phone. After it is saved in my phone, I'm going to airdrop it to my Mac. After you've edited your auditions, you're going to airdrop them to your MacBook or your laptop, whatever that you use. I have a 3 terabyte external hard drive. It's called a MyBook. I got it at Target. I want to say it was between $70 and $90. I have to be honest, I got this maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. It's amazing. Every single script that I have, I save there. I save my auditions there, photos, blog posts, all that. I save that there because, as you know, that MacBook laptops have like absolutely no space for any of this. So I wanted to show you how easy it is to not only adjust your videos on your phone, but to just use iMovie. There are so many actors and creatives that spend a lot of money on different systems to correct videos and edit videos on, but I find that unless I've made it and I've am making a insane amount of money just from acting, I think it's best that you stick with something that's simple and easy. And so although I do use other editing software, what I will do is just show you right now how easy it is to use iMovie. We've already adjusted our lighting by turning our video to Vivid on our iPhone and adjusting the auto correction. So what I did here is I have airdropped my videos here. So this is me introducing myself. That's called Slate. So this is my slate where you introduce yourself, you say your name, and if you're union or non-union, and then you're going to say the role that you are auditioning for. And then this is my audition. So I'm going to click here and I'm just going to auto correct anything just because your iPhone is different from your
MacBook, right? So you want to see what those adjusted settings are going to be. So I'm looking at my skin and seeing how it's going to adjust my skin tone. Now see here, it's not as bright. With the autocorrect, it's brighter. So we're going to do the same thing here. Ah, look at my eyes, they look so crazy. And we're going to autocorrect and just make me brighter. I don't edit out, if I have, like now I have a couple blemishes on my skin, I'm not editing those out. That is how I look, and it's absolutely normal to have a couple of pimples on your skin at any time. So I don't feel like you need to worry about that. Don't feel like you need to present yourself as a perfect package. There is no perfect package. All these actors and actresses who have that amazing, wonderful skin, well, they're hella rich. So they can afford to have amazing, incredible skin. And when they get pimples, they immediately get it shot an injection with a steroid in it, and it's gone within a few hours. I ain't got that type of money, y'all. So what we gonna do is we gonna roll with how we are looking, and we are going to work with what God gave us, and we're gonna keep it pushing. And I think that it's really important that you all recognize that how you are, the way you are, is absolutely beautiful. And don't feel like for these self-tapes and for these auditions that you need to contour and that you need to erase whatever imperfections you feel that you have on your skin, because honestly, you really don't. They want to see what you look like. And that's why it's great to have a natural look, a natural makeup. Don't go too heavy unless the character calls for it. After watching all of the auditions the takes that I did, I realized that I like the third take the best.
I am disgusted with your behavior. This is not a barn. This is a dinner table.
So we're going to use that as take number 1. So I'm going to grab the third take and I'm going to put it right after my slate. So let's go. There's my slate. So I'm going to drag it right after the slate, and that will be take number 1. Now I'm trying to decide between the next 2 takes to see which one I like, and then we're going to use that as take number 2, and we'll delete the third. We don't need 3 takes. 2 takes is just enough. After reviewing the clips, I'm going to get rid of take number 2. So we're just going to delete that. And then so we have my slate. We have take number 1. I'm going to mute that. So we have my slate, we have take number 1, and then take number 2. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go into titles. I'm going to go into upper. I'm going to put the title here. Now this is just an added thing that I like to do. I like to add my name and then the take. So Cassia Jones, take 1. And then we are going to change that to American Typewriter, lower it to 58. We're going to remove the outline and make it black. Okay, so now we have done the same thing for take 2. So Cassia Jones, take 2. I like to organize the clips, and I like to organize the clips for the casting directors. I feel like it makes it easier for them. They're already labeled, and it's only up there for 4 seconds and in no way takes away from my performance. So this is what the whole thing looks like. We'll start from the beginning. So that's how easy it is to get your audition from phone to screen. Please don't think that you need to look perfect or that you have to have really expensive equipment to make it happen for yourself, because you really don't. I am showing you how I used my iPhone 7S at that, y'all. I don't even have a new iPhone. I have the iPhone 7S. I use my iPhone 7S and my ring light to record. I adjusted the lighting on the video on my phone. I airdropped the video to my Mac laptop. On the laptop, we opened up iMovie, free and easy to use. With iMovie, we auto adjusted the clips to make sure that the lighting looked good on my skin. I did not use any skin correctors, so I did not get rid of the blemishes that I have on my skin. There are a couple spots where you can see skin texture. There you can see a pimple that I have, and you can see one right there that I have a pimple. And you know what? It's gonna stay there, and it is okay, y'all. You're still going to look just as beautiful and amazing on screen, and your acting is going to shine through. I also like to save my auditions just for the first like couple days in case somebody didn't get it or they want me to redo something. I can go back and look and see what I've done and I can redo it. And I like to save it on my external hard drive on my 3 terabyte, which I bought at Target. So now this is all done and ready to go. So I am going to export the clip. I'm going to export file. And then what I like to do is I like to write my name and the character that I'm auditioning. Cassia Jones, Helen audition. Because I have so many auditions saved, I just like to label it with my name and the character that I'm auditioning. And then I like to save it as a 720 instead of a 1080 because it takes too long to compress and the file is too large. And then all I do is hit next. It's going to drop down where you want to save it. For right now, I'm just going to save it to my desktop. And then after I upload it to my Actors Access account and send it off to the casting director, I will then save it to my 3 terabyte. So then we're going to save. And that's it, y'all. Then I'm going to go into my Actors Access account. I'm going to upload this audition and we're good to go.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. And I really hope that this helps you to see that you can turn out a really great self-tape without using a ton of equipment and a bunch of equipment that is really expensive. Do I have a lighting kit? Yes. Do I have a ton of backdrops? Yes. Do I have a professional microphone? Yes. Do I have additional lights? Yes. But I wanted you to see that you can use one ring light, your cell phone, and your laptop with iMovie for free and still turn out a really great self-tape. You saw that I filmed it on my iPhone 7S. I don't even have a brand new iPhone, y'all, because your girl ain't willing to drop that money on it, okay? So we sticking with the iPhone 7S until that baby falls apart. I'm sticking with it till the wheels roll off, okay? Because what I'm not gonna do is pay $1,000 for a new phone when my phone works absolutely fine. So as you can see, I filmed both my auditions on my iPhone 7S. The first audition was due by 10 a.m. so I had to hurry up and edit it and get it done. But I did show you guys how I edited the second one. I edited it on iMovie. I airdropped it from my phone to iMovie and I was able to edit there. You can do the same. Please don't feel that you need to have a huge space with a huge, gigantic setup with all this equipment, all these lights, all these microphones. You don't need that to turn out a really great self-tape. A lot of the auditions, you need a reader, right? You need somebody that's going to be reading your lines to you. So what I do is I'll have my friend or like my cousin. Those are my 2 go-to people that I have that will help me if I need a reader. What I will do is I will have my laptop up and I'll audio FaceTime them. And then I'm filming myself on my cell phone. So I'm filming myself on my cell phone, right, with my ring light. And I am responding to them as the reader through my laptop on FaceTime audio. So don't feel like you have to be in the same room as your reader because you do not. You do not have to go pay a studio for somebody to read your lines to you. You can be at your home, in your bedroom or your apartment or your house by yourself and do this on your own. If you want to see how I do the FaceTime audio, let me know. I'm more than willing to make a video about that. I also sometimes, if my cousin and my friend are not available, I will record the audio myself. So what I'll do is I'll record all the lines that are supposed to be said by somebody else that's talking to my character. I will record those using either my microphone or voice notes on your cell phone, which is free. Okay, so you can use voice notes, and then I auto correct the voice notes so it's like really clear and sounds really good. And then I airdrop that to my laptop, and then I add those vocals on top of my video. So what I do is I play the vocals, so that person that's reading the lines to me is me, but I have a reader. So my lines are being read to me. I leave like a little space of time for me to answer the reader, and
That's how I get it done. So you don't even have to have somebody with you. And if you want a video on how I did that, let me know. I'm more than happy to make one. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me, Cassia, at toliveanddateinla.co. That's my blog. I am also on Instagram and TikTok at toliveanddateinla. I'm on Twitter at awkwardgirlLA. I also have a resin store, y'all. Here are just some of like the resin coasters that I've made. I have a lot of sets that are available. They're really beautiful. They're handmade. I mixed all the colors and made them myself. And I have lots of really beautiful sets. And they are also on my blog at toliveanddateinla.co. The resin store is there. There is a drop down where you can just click to go to the resin store and get some coasters. I also have resin trays on there as well. And I hope that you enjoy and that you like and you're able to buy some for yourself or your family and friends for Christmas. Thanks so much for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye.